You're best.
Welcome
That's what counts.
to the Nerd Asylum Twitch account. We're playing Monster Prom again.
Woo!
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, we can't have, oh, never mind.
The sequel that no one but us asked for.
It's true.
Yes. The sequel that no one but us asked for. But we enjoy it, so we do it anyway. I think we have people picked out to do different things. I don't remember if I put the list for that. We have players. People in the community are going to voice... Let's start over.
Yeah.
We've turned off the voice acting.
It's okay, Joe. It's been a long day. You understand.
So, yeah, we've turned off the voice acting, and members of the community are going to voice certain characters, and we're just going to play through and have a good time with it. So,
Heck yes.
Yeah.
we're going to go second term, and we're going to do a
What?
full game.
Gasp!
So, who was being narrator? I can't remember.
It was me.
There we go. Okay.
Spooky high school. The sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were.
And now we get to choose our player.
Can we play the Slender Man dude this time?
Oz?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I love Oz.
We played him last time.
Yeah.
Oh, did you? I thought you did the girl.
You came in the second part when we were playing the girl, but we played Oz first.
Oh, I'm sorry. Then go with Frankenstein.
I don't know how to
No,
go
I haven't-
back.
I think we're stuck.
Oh no.
We'll do
hit
Oz
okay.
this round, and then we'll do zombie guy later.
And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom.
We did the mash.
I remember it clearly. 6 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 8 most charismatic
Yeah,
classmates.
the download.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
because
gosh.
he did the second term.
The robot and the slime.
I read it.
Look at them. They're so cute. Oh, look at him!
Scott Howell, 21.
I love him.
A werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly large heart.
Big of heart, dumb of ass.
The goodest boy.
Miranda
Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt. Sorry, I'm bad at names.
You're fine.
19. A sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal.
That look on her face, though.
Yeah.
It's Lauren. I missed.
Lauren was here a second ago.
Polygeist 22.
It's just Cat.
A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Damien Laverne? 21. Whatever. I'm gonna get things wrong. I can't read, okay? A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire.
I never learned how to fucking read.
Shut up! Liam D.
Liam
Limecourt.
D. Meowcourt.
4XX. A
Aww.
hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork. Zoe. Forever?
Okay.
An eldritch cutie who went from endless divinity of the dark realms to ultimate fangirl. I'm sorry. I want to be an eldritch cutie.
New favorite.
Oh no! Calculester, Howlett,
Hewlett Packard.
Picard,
Card!
B1. Library computer
Aww.
who had become a
Sentient.
sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. Oh
You're doing
my
great.
god.
You're
So
doing great.
cute.
TV's
I
been
love
drinking.
I have not, so this is sober DB. And Vera Oberlin, 23. A
I love
mean,
her.
self-made Gorgon with a mercifulest sense of business. I love her hair.
What's
I
up,
love her.
Realtarian?
It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 6 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 6 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to and we were ready to start. Shut up!
Me in high school, though.
Young and
We were
afraid.
young and afraid.
What does that say? School election class presidents craft staff. I couldn't read what that
I
said.
think
It was
Sweetheart.
sweethearts. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz.
Trying to read the cover. Sorry.
there.
Crazy exes,
No, you're
how
fine.
to deal when they just won't go. It's funny how they put that next to Miranda.
All minds are rotten, and they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which of the deviant sickos you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character stat. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true self. So, let's start. One day, you wake up and you've swapped bodies with your mom in a very 90s film fashion. What is the worst thing that could happen?
It was a great fucking movie. I would stand by that.
Oh my gosh, the last
Do you
one's
want me-
brutal.
Do you want me to read all these, or Joe?
No, that's okay. I'll read the
Okay.
options here if you want me to.
Okay.
Preston being more popular
Messing
than
with
me.
my Spotify playlist and putting all her trash metal on it. My mom, such a metalhead.
But
She's,
That's not bad.
she's killing
Yeah.
her lifelong rival while in my body so she can frame me for the murder.
Fuck
This
yes!
last one is
Damn.
brutal, though.
She's meeting with all my friends and actually being more popular than me.
Brutal.
Damn. So charming.
We haven't played a charming build yet.
You've stayed late at the office and there are 5 people left, and suddenly they start to get naked for no good reason. What do you do?
oh god, it's a nightmare.
Engage in
Right?
casual conversation. You can finally overcome your social awkwardness by imagining all of them naked.
Yes.
Propose to play the not-so-well-known version of an all-time favorite, Sexy Cluedo.
Oh my god.
No.
Yes.
Be nice and bring them a snack, and by that you mean getting naked too because you're a snack.
Oh my god, that one.
That one.
Please,
Pretty
yes.
Pretty good.
So charming. You find your zodiac sign to be inaccurate. Design your own personal zodiac sign.
Ambiguous iguana.
The
The rad
rich bitch.
sword on fire.
That's sort of
The randomly arranged set of stars.
the
Very
regal
good.
1%.
The regal 1%.
Gee, I wonder who that one is.
The happy-go-lucky ecstasy pill.
We
The
know who that is.
ambiguous iguana. The rich bitch. The rad
Yep.
sword on fire.
I'm a big fan of rad sword on fire.
Same.
Me too.
Yeah, I would want that. I want it.
I really like the ambiguous iguana, but we'll go with
I
the
mean,
rad
it's
sword
your
on fire.
game, friend. You can do what you want.
Yeah, you
oh, we're
have
going
the
for
control.
Damien.
Hey!
What's the title of your autobiography?
Oh, these are a lot of words. Okay. How to succeed at everything and look fabulous trying.
Oh, that's
Manual
pretty good.
of instructions how to properly experience life. No, that's not my autobiography. When Garfield met Naruto, a story of how I fell in love with forbidden ships.
Oh my
No
god.
ship is forbidden if you're morally bankrupt enough.
I
Temporality, the ongoing journey to define my inner enigma. Too many big words for me. What? I barely have the patience to read a book, dude, let alone write one.
yeah,
Top 10 drunk texts I don't regret sending.
Oh, I like
I-
that.
really like that one. Of course, that was Polly. Oh gosh.
Let's see what our stats are.
Show us our disgusting stats.
Oh lord.
Oh, he's not involved in this one.
All right, we're pretty even across the board. We're charming and smart.
Very
Going
charming.
after?
Not
Have
bold
we
though.
decided?
I glanced at boldness and thought it said badass. I'm like, that's a stat now?
Badass.
Auditorium.
Yeah.
I
Auditorium.
think I want to go after one of the new characters.
Yeah, go with Zoe.
Yeah.
Our sweet little girl.
I don't know what they want though. I don't know anything about
I
them.
don't either.
Creativity.
Creativity, we could spare to up that if we make the right decisions.
Hell yeah. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muse themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad for high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity.
My favorite thing about that wasn't that DB didn't get held up by blowjob. She was like, figurative blowjob.
Just figured it.
Afterwards, you see Polly and Damien eating some delicious-looking cookies.
Oh, we got a Polly. Oh, Cat's taking the night off, so who wants to do Polly?
You do it.
Me? Okay.
You do it,
Oh my
Joe.
god, yes.
Hey, would you like to buy a cookie to benefit the agents of chaos? I'm trying to get my destructive capitalism badge.
All proceeds go directly to the uprising of chaos over order, and it's tax deductible. As I was setting fire to a nursing home the other day, I heard a voice echo so loudly in my head that my teeth rattled. It told me of an ancient order. It was described to me in 1,000 voices, blood trickled from my ears. And then the voices gave me a badge for harassment of the elderly.
And I earned my first badge for being unable and unwilling to stop partying. My goal is to get enough badges to make a bikini out of them and wear it and nothing else everywhere forever.
My goal is to get enough badges that Polly makes a bikini out of them and wears it nothing else ever, forever, where, oh, wears it and nothing else everywhere forever.
I wonder what badge we should go for next and what hijinks we can get into to earn it.
You know what's crazy and chaotic? Being signal and partying forever. Destroy the institution of marriage. I think that's me. Nope. Okay. Well,
Chaos is always better with some sensible agony. Replace all the water in the school with swarms of mosquitoes.
now,
Oh,
neither of
no.
these seem particularly actionable. Oh no, DB.
Oh, we lost her.
Uh-oh.
She's back. How would one replace all the water with mosquitoes?
That's not that hard.
That's a question.
Okay.
Well, technically you
Listen.
wouldn't have to replace the water with mosquitoes. You just have to lay the eggs because mosquitoes lay their eggs in water. So
Right.
little eggs in the water and then they hatch.
I'm just thinking of how upsetting it would be to turn on a bubbler and just have mosquitoes come out of it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You want mosquitoes or destroy the institution of marriage?
I want to destroy the
Destroy
institution
the
of marriage. That's
institution of
me.
marriage.
Sure, let's destroy the institution of marriage.
Aw, she didn't like that. Maybe he did.
fine.
Oh, why aren't you reading, Joe? What are you doing?
Sorry, I clicked instead of pushing enter. With no marriage, there would be no weddings. Do you understand what weddings represent to me?
Commitments? Fidelity? Sentimentality? Because none of that shit sounds like you. What you want? What you...
Open bars!
Oh my god.
There it is.
Why would I actively fight to give myself less opportunities to get free alcohol? Damn. Oh, that's the
Oh.
narrator.
Damn, why didn't you immediately associate the joining of two people in love with booze? You fool! You lose 2 fun and 1 smarts.
Oh, no.
You fool! So who are we going after? Because currently it looks
Oh,
like it may be Damien or Polly.
Well, Eldritch Cutie is up at the top. With,
I would like
Polly.
to at least meet Eldritch Cutie.
Oh my god, my lady!
We need lots of creativity for her.
You watch Zoe watching Polly with increasing intensity. Jesus.
Oh,
Who wants to
was-
do so?
Who are we doing?
Look
So.
at their hoodie.
Oh, I think it was Lauren.
Uh-oh. Are we missing a Lauren?
Yeah.
It's not long.
Keycar.
Keycard
Hey,
is
Polly, I
over.
have a question.
I may or may not have an answer, depending on if it's boring or not.
Well, you know, if you don't eat food,
Yeah, duh, I'm a ghost. It would just go right through me. I can't digest it or absorb the nutrients or anything.
right, but you drink alcohol and do drugs all the time.
Yeah, and it's awesome!
But why could you absorb illicit substances and then have them affect you, but you can't eat food? It's like sometimes you're totally corporeal, sometimes you're like incorporeal. It just doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah, and it's awesome!
But
But I'm awesome!
It is an interesting question Zoe raises. Maybe you should look at this more closely.
Hey Zoe, let's do some science. We can throw things at Polly and see what goes through her and what doesn't.
I
Allow
love
me
that.
to explain Polly's situation quite simply. Texture, solidity, density, heaviness. All synonyms for consistency, so if Polly doesn't have any of that, she naturally be inconsistent in her ghost powers.
That's a good, that's solid science right there. That second one.
But I feel like that first one
The
is the
first
fun
one's
one
a lot
that they
more
want.
fun.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah, that was a great idea.
What? No, it's not.
Throwing a fork in 3, 2.
Cut that out.
Oh man, it went right through. Let's try a spoon.
Let's not try a spoon.
That's so weird. Bounced right off her like she's totally corporeal. Guess the lesson here is we learn that ghost logic is no logic at all. That's why it rhymes.
Ghost and no don't rhyme.
Of course not. There's no logic here. Watch out. I'm throwing a plate at you.
You and Zoe have a great time throwing things at Polly, and watch, there is no logic in this game! The game, of course, being throwing things at Polly. Wink!
Hey, there's the
So I
winky
think-
face.
I think our eldritch cutie likes fun.
We need to increase our fun then.
Needs to be more
Yes.
fun.
Party. That means
Party
we got
at
a
the
party.
tree!
Alright.
Party at the tree. Oh,
Oh,
dabbing.
he's dabbing.
He's
Dad-
cool.
That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no
Wait.
idea how it escalated so much, and at one point there were like 300 people.
This is where my suspension of disbelief begins, in that high schoolers had recess. Like, I
Someone-
recognize that we have eldritch horrors and monsters and a ghost in this high school, and also that everyone's a million years old, but recess in high school?
Nah.
Well, it's also they're also like 21, 22, like most of that kind of age. So it's almost like a weird college high school combo.
This far, no further.
Someone summons a demon from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. I can't read. You gain +2 fun.
Heck yeah.
Meanwhile, Zoe seems to have trapped Polly in some sort of eldritch binding circle. This should be good.
Oh.
Mm.
Wink.
It's
Kikar.
Keycar?
Use Keycar.
We may have lost Kikar. Yeah, Hold on, he messaged me. What did he say?
no.
He said BRB. I'll do
I
it.
figured.
Okay.
Zoe will just have a different voice each time.
Oh, I like that idea.
I mean,
Tell
Eldritch.
me! Tell me!
Girl, where is your chill? I already told you like 1,000,000 times how I died.
Yeah, but each time you told me something different. Tried to fuck a toaster, suffocated by a good booty, gun salad. I've heard them all. But what's the truth, Polly? Huh?
It's none of your business.
But it is my hobby, and hobbies matter, Polly! Plus, the fans have a right to know.
Fans have a right to leave me the hell alone. Secrets are sexy.
If secrets are so sexy, then how come God invented Wikipedia?
What? You're a god. You know that's not true. Now let me out of this binding circle. I've got haunted math next period.
What a cool class.
Sure, I'll let you out if you tell me how you really died! Polly gives you a pleading look. Zoe gives you an excited look. As usual, it's up to you to figure out who to help.
Polly's right. Secrets are sexy, and I'll prove it with my new espionage.
AU.
Oh, AU. Okay.
Alternate universe.
Ah, gotcha. I'm
Yeah.
hip with the kids. I know the thing. Spooky, highly classified. Or Zoe deserves to know the truth, and if you tell it to her, Polly will give you a huge bag of cocaine.
Hell
Yes, that one. Oh no.
yeah. Not so wealthy.
Joe, this is you.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, come on. You think this is the first time someone's offered me a mountain of cocaine in exchange for secrets? Give me a taste. Let me know you're legit.
You've got no choice. You open your bag of cocaine. It's crickets! It's just a bag of crickets. You painted white.
Why did you think this would fool me? I do drugs all the time.
Crickets are everywhere! This is unacceptable! Oops. Using her reality bending powers, Zoe takes over the minds of the crickets and transforms them into a scrambling humanoid cricket pile.
Oh boy.
Nice.
It forcefully ejects you from the building, smoothing over cricket hole.
Smooth move, cricket hole.
Oh, smooth cricket hole. I'm sorry, I got to cricket hole and went, oh. You lose 2 smarts and 1 charm.
Hey, we didn't
But I
lose
did
spot.
notice. I did notice
said
that
a lovey.
she liked it. Yeah.
Yeah, it did have a little hardy do.
Yeah.
Now, remember when we started out real smart?
There was once we got an item with a gun, and our smarts went down the hole.
Oh no.
But our boldness was like through the roof.
Thinking
should
about gun salad.
Where do we get boldness? I think we need more boldness.
I think it's the bathrooms.
Bathrooms, yeah.
What?
Yep.
Yep.
You get bold by going to the bathroom.
I guess.
Oh.
That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in bathrooms. You give 0 shits, but gain +2 boldness. You're trying to focus on your own love life, but the sloppy makeout sounds coming from Violet and Tate are making it difficult.
Who?
So
What the fuck?
hold on, before anything happens, that is from American Horror Stories season 1.
Oh.
Okay. Violet and
Yeah.
Kate.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I can do Vera.
Okay.
Okay.
Take that somewhere else. My snakes and I will never be able to digest their food if they have to watch this disgusting display.
Dave.
Yeah, and my fanfiction muse is running for the hills. Like, how am I supposed to write a romance when the two of you are just making it look so unappealing?
Who is this?
I have no idea who this is.
Ray.
Well, sounds like somebody is a little bit jealous of our amazing, perfect, wonderful relationship. We're not bothering anyone.
She's a little mushroom.
Is that
so.
a face attached to the face?
I
Like,
think so.
I
Like-
don't know.
Yeah,
So-
wait, so what's the sentient creature here?
or is that just a set of eyeglasses on a?
The
I
back
don't
of a
know.
head.
That's hard to tell.
It's like a
I think-
fun guy, though.
You commented on my fanfiction, still not as romantic as Every Day with My bae, and then a bunch of heart eye emojis and stars, and also the kimono emoji? Why did you comment the kimono emoji?
See, Zoe, this is why it's better to be a strong, independent nightmare creature. Terrifying women terrify women.
You're always trying to make romance your classmates in various unlikely ways.
I don't remember the voice I used the
You're
first
fine.
time, so that's
pretty
what we're
close.
doing now.
All my NPCs do that.
It's a couple versus a pair of people who don't understand the joys of being in a couple. Go on and be the tiebreaker.
Well, if Zoe and Vera don't want to be in relationships, it's going to be hard to get them in a relationship with you. Time to convince one of them.
Oh, so we have to pick which one. Yeah, we want Zoe.
Yeah.
It was probably the Zoe one.
I would assume so.
Yeah.
So it says, Vera, historically, the only reason why people married was tactical alliances and increasing the wealth of both families. So really, marriages are a great way of solidifying and increasing power and material gain. Yeah, that's definitely for Vera. It plays to Vera. Zoe, when you're in a relationship, you can do silly couple costumes for Halloween, like peanut butter and jelly, or puberty and shame.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh! Yes! This is exactly why I became a high school girl.
To do couples Halloween costumes? That's oddly specific.
Yes! Dressing with your love, a salt and pepper, a key and a lock, raisins and an air conditioner, windows and doors, a bulletin board, and a water fountain.
Okay, now you're just listing whatever you see.
Ooh, couples costumes idea. Let's go as Violet and Tate, or Miranda and Damien, Liam and Damien, Kyle Custer and Scott, Kyle Custer and Miranda.
Now you're just listing our classmates.
Of course, if you can't cosplay your own housemates, then how the hell are you going to cosplay anyone else? Can I get an amen?
I didn't hear it. Didn't hear it. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Of course, Zoe is a Pooh Balls Drag Race fan. Point is, what am I doing? That's not a voice for the narrator. Point is, you made her sure happy. Maybe one day she'll cosplay the couple of Zoe and Oz, +2 creativity and +1 charm.
Nice.
To you.
Oh, we
Maybe
so
she's
charming
creativity.
now.
Such charm.
We charming now, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Hell yeah.
And even better, we got a plus heart. We got a heart plus for.
Hell yeah.
Uh-oh, we need a
Yeah.
Miranda.
Yeah, we need a Miranda. It's fine. We'll get somebody else to do Miranda for now. It's not like Zoe and Miranda aren't exactly the perkiest of gals, but they seem extra perky as they skitter around writing things down in notebooks.
Who's gonna do Miranda?
Who's gonna do Miranda?
I guess I can do Miranda.
Okay.
Do Miranda?
Doubtless you are admiring our great work, Oz. You see, we are now food critics! Zoe has hired me for her magazine. Totally a real food magazine.
It's an honor to have you on board, Your Highness.
Oh my god.
Zoe holds up a bunch of papers stapled together with doodles in crayon that seem to be eldritch runes, with some sparkly scratch and sniff stickers stuck on top. If you are quiet and subservient, you may watch us in our quest to be the best food critics ever.
I was a little hesitant about the founding this very legitimate magazine, but since I'm new to eating things, well, other than minds and souls.
Oh.
And I usually have my eating serfs eat for me. But then Zoe and I realized we were the absolute best food critics according to our test audience.
God, who was their test audience?
Eating serfs are my favorite serfs.
Lauren, you can be Miranda now.
Which was comprised of Miranda's food serves. Now watch us create culinary criticism magic. First up, macaroni and cheese.
There you go, Lauren.
Oh, Oh, am I doing it? Okay.
Yeah.
This food item consists both macaroni and cheese, and therefore deserves 5 stars for this accurate description. Next, couscous with vegetables.
I have never tried it, and the pieces seem way too small to even register in my many mouths.
Any mouth?
Hold on,
I
I'm
only
gonna-
see one mouth.
It's a mouth you don't see that you have to worry about.
Oh.
I won't try it either, but the name sounds very, very fancy, so 5 stars! Here is the microwave!
Ah yes, this is very shiny and very cubic shaped, which are both good qualities for food. 5 stars.
I don't even know what's happening right now, by the way. Here are some French fries. They don't seem to be particularly...
But they don't seem to particularly un-French either.
Oh dear, how will we ever determine their Frenchosity?
Easy. That's your specialty.
Apparently, it's our specialty. Zoe, you should give the French fries a French kiss worthy of the most epic of French fictions to check how good they are at French kissing, and therefore calculate their Frenchosity.
Hell yeah.
Miranda, obviously you're the most qualified to determine this. The only way to establish Frenchosity is the actual go to France and just send an eating serf over to check it out. Well, we're going after Zoe, so I believe we're trying to get Zoe to
Yeah. Yeah.
How did you know about my French themed spooky high AU Les Monstrables? You are truly my #1 fan, aren't you, Oz?
If by #1 fan she means trying to get in her tentacles on prom night, then sure.
Horrible.
Oh, yeah.
If you find them to be sufficiently good kissers, my eldritch compatriot, I will join you in this endeavor.
Oh, jeez.
Oh man.
Wait, what?
Lauren will explain it later.
We'll explain it when you're older, Lauren.
Okay. It'll be good practice for me while Prince comes along, provided I'm not in an enchanted slumber at the time.
When a prince and a princess love each other very much.
I really feel like people shouldn't be kissing people in any kind of slumber, but that's just a separate issue, so I'm just gonna make out with a fried potato now.
Oh, hold on, sorry.
Zoe is the OG consent queen. Love it.
She does.
Yes, I found that kiss to be both French and fried.
5 stars!
5 stars, and Oz, maybe you and I can work together to other kissing adventures sometime.
Oh!
Heck yeah, and you do! It's called Giving Butterfly Kisses to Honey Roasted Butterflies to determine their butterfly factor. 5 stars!
Honey roasted butterflies.
Okay, what if I committed to?
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, so where are we going
More
now?
fun.
We need to, up our fun, so I guess this is the only place you can be fun at, huh?
Yeah. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You're talking to Juan, the small magical Latino cat, when he tells you that you won't ever be as fun as Bob, the scary clown. You accept the challenge and go straight to Bob, stab him several times, open his bleeding chest, eat some of his guts in order to consume his fun.
What is Oz again?
Goodness.
A shadow man?
Yeah.
Oh.
Really? Do you think that's how this works? Welp, it is! You gain +2 fun from poor Bob.
Yeah!
You notice... Okay. You notice Zoe talking to Juan, the small magical Latino cat, and looking
Contemplative.
contemplative AF. This is even more contemplative than contemplative AH. as heck. So you figure you better investigate.
Watch your profanity.
Oh, little buddy, that sounds really difficult. I'm sorry you don't get to join in the shenanigans like the rest of us experience.
I love her shirt.
The weed.
I think that's Miranda.
Yeah, says Juan. Everyone seems to choose their words so carefully around everyone else, almost as if they're trying to guess exactly what the other person wants to hear. But people hardly talk to me at all. It's like they don't even see me.
I totally get it, Juan. I used to feel the exact same way back when I was trapped in that malevolent totem. It wasn't until I became Zoe that I really felt like I was actually seen by people.
Did you know I've never been asked out on a date or to any dance? I'll never get asked to prom.
Juan, I'm sure there's some way to make you a main love interest. And by that someone, people are mainly interested in, to love, and take to prom.
There totally is, and you know just the thing.
Sorry.
Okay. Your mistreatment is outrageous, Juan. Let's band together with all the students who have been left out of prom shenanigans. Oh, what if we get strangers to start drawing tons of pictures of you? Only the masses can push you into popularity.
Oh, I love that one.
Fan
That
art?
sounds fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was hoping
Love
we could
fan
see him.
DLC.
Oh, yes! That's a fantastic idea. I can't believe you don't have any fan art already. There's so much to work with. Your stout, cat-like build, your tiny, festive arms, the fact you are only ever at the center of a dance party and nowhere else.
I love her so much.
And I just love your fur. What color would you say it is?
Oh, I don't know, Juan Muses, Molly, Magically, and Latini. I think I'll leave that for others to decide. And hopefully they will. Zoe's thrilled at the prospect, and therefore you know it. Pictures of Juan will be everywhere.
Now
bet
I'm
you
kind of
there is.
curious. Are there pictures
Did you
of
hear
Juan?
me?
I'm Googling
They
right now.
will be everywhere.
Are
Juan.
they?
You all, no seriously, literally, you reading this, get to work on some amazing hashtag Juan, the SML cat fan art.
He's
While Zoe gets to
beautiful.
work on crushing on
Wait.
you.
Wait.
What?
I'm gonna look up that hashtag.
And I will get
Perfect.
to work giving you +2 charm and +1 fun.
He's perfect. I love him.
Ray, Star, I'm looking at you too.
Okay. I don't know. I forgot how to draw.
Well, I think we're doing pretty good. I think we've got some fun.
Hell yeah.
We've got some charm.
We should go be a little bit smart though.
Yes, we
Football.
do.
Maybe we should go to class.
Nah.
Alright. That day you listen to your elders and
What?
learn... Oh, wait.
Oh,
Is that narrator? It says Oz.
it's me.
Is it?
I've been
Oz doesn't
narrating.
say anything.
No, none of them say anything.
It says
it's
Oz
fine.
in the bottom right corner. And
Oh,
there's
I
no
think it says
narrator.
Oz always.
If you have multiple players and like someone's Oz, someone's Red.
Ah, okay. Go ahead.
Stealing my lines. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts. Look at you.
Now if we can keep them.
Another day of class, another seemingly arbitrary group project given by Mrs. the Loch Ness Monster.
This is the Loch Ness Monster. I love her.
Star.
Sorry, the talk of food earlier made me hungry, so I've been eating chips.
Fair enough.
Upgrade Calculester? What is every other group doing for this assignment? He's our only Robo classmate. I love that outfit.
Yeah, because besides Calculus is perfect as he is.
Error. Factual inaccuracy. I have multiple bugs.
I love that keycard just dove right in.
Hell yeah.
Having bugs doesn't make you any less perfect. Swarms of flesh-eating beetles often follow in my dreadful wake, and I'm still crazy hot.
I too sometimes become crazy hot. It's all called overheating. It has another problem with my physical form.
Oh,
Just let me improve your self-esteem, mechanical mortal. I mean, hooray, body positivity.
I love her. Look, I get where you're coming from, Zoe, and Calculester is great as he is, but our grades won't be unless we buckle down.
Buckling down is what you're best at, other than guessing which classmates would like what response. But now isn't the time for that!
oh, but it is. We should improve him as an individual by improving the only traits that matter in life: smarts, charm, creativity, boldness, and fun. We just have to rename him Calculester X, triple his price, and offer him in shiny new colors with a bigger screen. I believe that's probably
That sounds
Vera.
like a Vera. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh.
of course. And immersing myself completely in Spooky High, I've quickly come to realize that traits like honor, nobility, empathy, and logic have no place here.
She right though.
And change those innate personality traits.
You explain that you usually do it by walking to random places of the school and doing silly bullshit to your classmates.
Solid plan, but it sounds like it would take too much time. Is there a shortcut?
I can access my personality chip and manually alter my smarts, charm, creativity, boldness, and fun from here.
That's handy.
Good thing you can't play that character, huh?
Let's do it! Start with boldness. I want to get spicy.
Very well, I shall start with the conservative modification, increasing boldness by 0.5. Interesting, now that I am slightly bolder, I feel that 0.5 was not enough of an increase. I wish I had been bolder.
Do more then.
Agreed. Incrementing boldness by 65 million.
Wait, that's too bold! Too bold!
What's up, nerds? It is I, Calculester. I came here to do two things: fucking chew bubblegum. But I lack a mouth, and I am thus unable to chew bubblegum, ergo, fucking is what I here to do. D.
No, Calculaster, not cool. Put your ACI dick away.
ASCII is life. Oh well, I will put it away. Alright, I will put it away, and every other floppy drive on campus.
Oh no.
Calculuster sprints off to have sex with every computer in the school library.
Giggity.
Oh no, I snorted!
Giggity.
He shows them such a good time that none of them will show anything but porn for the rest of the day.
Oh.
Oh man. Not
Eventually,
again.
Calculester's hard drive overheats and he resets himself. And in the meantime, you lose -2 smarts and -1 boldness.
We went to class to get smart though.
Fail.
Oh god.
Get pwned, losers.
Why did you snort her? Oh god. Star, you're gonna be
Yes.
Scott!
Yeah, but
There's
what
a
the fuck is
kappa.
that thing in the middle?
I don't
It's
know.
a kappa.
What the fuck is that thing?
It's a kappa.
No one cares!
It
Go
looks like
over
Perry
to our
the
eldritch.
Platypus.
No, I have a voice for it.
Okay.
Oh no!
Leonard.
You approach Leonard's table with some
Fork.
hesitation. He's so easy to piss off, but surely he won't take offense to a simple
Oh.
hello, right?
This may not work with the voice that I picked.
Oh god.
He's a kappa.
Hang on a second. Hello? Hello? What kind of gaijin greeting is that?
I love it. Sorry, I gotta put it in.
The proper way to introduce yourself, since you clearly don't know, is to bow.
Oh god. You figure he'll find a way to criticize your bow too. So you ask him to show you how to do it.
Oh, that's the whole thing.
You guys,
With
Leonard is
pleasure.
my favorite garbage baby.
Just bend forward at the waist like so.
Oh no, his dish fell off.
Yeah.
You notice that all of the water that is normally balanced in the crevice pool atop Leonard's head has spilled onto the floor.
So, I appear to have spilled the enchanted water which sustains me. I sort of can't move until someone refills my head with water from the stream I live in.
That's an oddly specific curse, but okay.
Or Kappas.
That's what kappas are, yeah.
Would you mind fetching me some water, please? Pretty please? Fine, I'll do anything you frickin' ask me if you just refill my head, okay?
That's more like it. You run to the bathroom and grab some water from the toilet, because fuck Leonard.
Aw.
Yes.
You're not sure it'll work, but apparently he must live in the sewer or something, because it totally does.
Thanks, I guess. Now what do you want?
Say dubs are better than subs. Say it.
Oh.
Never.
No.
Carry me around in a wheelbarrow while I eat grapes.
Fuck
Carry me
yeah.
around in a wheelbarrow while I eat grapes.
That one.
Alright.
Free time. Alright, hop aboard.
Leonard produces a battered wheelbarrow seemingly from nowhere. Apparently this isn't the first time someone's made him do this.
Specific curse.
It's even got some leftover grapes in it, but they look a little old. Luckily, you brought your own. Leonard hauls you around the school to the cheers of your classmate. Soon, however, you noticed a disturbing fact. Certain areas of the school aren't accessible to wheelbarrows. You team up with the school's disability advocacy club and lobby for the installment of ramps and elevators to rectify this oversight. You do a good deed and practice your public speaking skills, and you get to go to class in a wheelbarrow. You gain +4 charm. Damn,
Nice.
you're
So
charming
charming.
as fuck.
That seems to be the only thing we're good at.
That's
You
fine.
screw up everything else.
Alright.
Oh my god, look at the charm.
Miranda would like to know your location.
Should we go to? Should we
Need
go to?
smarts.
Yeah, we do need smarts.
Or try to
boldness.
spend money.
We don't have money.
Yeah, we only have
5 money.
5 money. Yeah, we have 8 fun.
Where are we
We
going,
do need
Joe?
smarts.
Yeah, we need to go back to class.
Alright,
Wah,
let's see if we can
wah.
not lose our smarts this time.
That day, your teacher delivers an amazing and creative performance that blows all your minds. It ends up being a sensation on YouTube. Your teacher gains +10 coolness, but who cares? He's not trying to romance your classmates.
Oh, I would
Good.
hope not.
Or is he? We hope not. You also gain +2 smarts. Hooray! But class and learning are the least of your worries. You and Scott are locked in an epic Pokemon battle with Damien and Zoe.
Oh,
My
oh.
boy!
My Jerry Griggly uses murder on your Gregory Phillips. It's super effective.
Oh yeah? When Martha Phillips uses Gregory's life insurance policy, she's going to gain so much plus money!
Not if Alicia Stevens has anything to say about it.
Oh, Martha against auditor-type Pokemans!
You're about to countersue with your Wayne Dworkin?
Working?
Esquire, but that's when Leonard decides to do what he does best and bust in and ruin your fun.
Oh no. I'm voicing 2 people.
Miss Ferratu! Miss Ferratu! Damien!
Miss Ferratu, oh my god.
Damien, Scott, Zoe, and Oz are playing Pokemons in class! And their team composition is utter garbage! It's like, have they ever even heard- oh my fucking god. Have they even heard of IVs? Intravenous feeding is the key to maximizing Pokemon efficiency! And let's not forget that Scott was actually trying to breed a Gregory Phillips with Martha Williams. That's the worst stat pairing I've ever seen. And I've seen someone trying to breed a Tyler Briggs with another Tyler Briggs.
Oh my god. Hey, Greg and Martha got married because they love each other.
And we're trying to max out our stats. This is just a friendly game.
Yeah, we're just having some fucking fun. What's so hard to understand about that?
Love, friendship, fun? That's not what video games are about. Video games are about domination. Isn't that right, Miss Ferratu?
Miss Ferratu doesn't seem to know what to believe, but historically she tends to err on the side of unreasonable punishment. You need to convince her you weren't doing anything wrong.
Bribe Miss Ferratu with an authentic shiny Robert O'Reilly. Frame Leonard for murder, the perfect distraction.
Oh no!
I kind of want to frame Leonard for murder.
I kind of want to frame Leonard too.
I kind of want to frame murder.
Do it, cowards!
Oh.
Hell yeah, I was trying to figure out what to do with this guy I just murdered. I mean, this guy Leonard just murdered.
Oh no.
It's true. I saw him do it. I have eyes everywhere.
Oh god.
Literally, you know those hideous unblinking eyes that started growing out of ceilings and lockers lately? Those are mine.
Wait, isn't framing a fellow student for murder wrong?
Nope.
I think of like writing fan fiction, but in real life, with lies.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I also totally saw Leonard murder a person.
Your story is airtight, but for some reason, Leonard doesn't seem upset.
You utter noobs. How did this turn into Oslo? Have you forgotten what class we're in? Introduction to hideous premeditated murders!
Oh.
Thanks for doing my final project for me, cucks.
Leonard takes all the credit for Damien's awesome murder and gets an A on his assignment. You flee the classroom before Damien can get started on his makeup assignment. You lose 2 fun and 1 boldness, but we didn't lose
kept
any
the smarts.
smarts.
Yeah.
We need to go be bold now, though. We have 3
To
bold.
the bathrooms.
To the baños.
We're so bad at this.
Dude, this game is hard. I played through 2 short versions last night, and I got shit. I didn't date anybody. They all said no.
Yeah.
Oh
I mean,
no,
I
the
guess-
cat's in the bathroom.
The
cat's in
bathroom.
the bathroom?
Oh, no. Yeah, we can't go get bold.
Wait,
Well,
Go
we
to
can do
gym.
both.
what's wrong with the cat?
The cat's the
She's
shop.
the merchant. Yeah.
We can see if
Yeah.
we can get
Also-
something.
I learned that the cat, when you have voices on, the cat is voiced by Erika Ishii.
Oh.
Of course
Oh.
it is. Of course it is. Load.
So we only have 5 money. Do we think that's enough to buy anything?
I don't
Wait,
think
what's
so.
the point in
I
buying
mean-
anything?
To bulk up another stat.
Yeah, you can exchange it for
Oh.
stat boost.
We could go to the library. We haven't been there
What
yet.
do you get
Library
for it?
gives us money.
Okay. let's
Yeah,
go.
we got
Oh,
plenty
yeah.
of time. Gives us money.
Day you spend some time on the library's PC managing your start kicker.
I would have said that
Super
wrong.
Benito Bros.
You deceive lots of people with a sensitive
Sensationalist.
sensationalist video and impossible promises.
Nice.
You gain plus 100,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs, and you keep only plus 2 money.
Oh, beans.
Horrible exchange rate.
You chillin' with Zoe, watching her draw little cute chibi characters being eaten
Oh, no.
by nightmare fueled.
Why does Leonard keep
When
showing?
Leonard slides.
What have we
into
done?
They're
your
weebs. They're both weebs.
What have we done?
Hey, your art's
Not bad for. Oh no. Fuck this guy. Oh, fuck this guy. I suddenly hate him.
Hey, your art's
Just
not
now?
bad for a girl. I might have a major opportunity for you.
If he asks her to draw for exposure, I can't.
Yeah,
Then he needs to be the murder. We need to murder him. Can we murder him? We need to murder
You
him.
could try.
probably.
Murder 'em with words, Dave.
Oh, cool. As much as I hate your casual sexism, I love opportunities. What's up?
I'm looking for someone to do a custom drawing for my YouTube channel. It'll be me, but with sunglasses, and my muscles are huge, and you can tell from my facial hair that I'm right about everything.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we need to murder him.
Yeah, I could probably do that. No guarantee that it won't drive your viewers insane, though.
Oh, don't worry, he doesn't have viewers.
Oh.
Heh. If they go insane, then they weren't true fans to begin with.
Great. Let's talk a little more about what you want, and then negotiate a price for the commission.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
Here it comes.
Excuse-
You
What
called
a
it.
dick!
You called it.
Murder him. Is this Among Us? Can we murder him?
I wish.
We can all vote him out.
Excuse me. Price? Exposure to my 284 YouTube subscribers isn't good enough for you?
No.
Wow, typical. Here I am, trying to give you the opportunity of a lifetime, and you can't think of anything but money. Did you hear me when I said how many subscribers I have? 284! And that's just right now. By the end of this weekend, it could easily be 285 or 286. From there, it's just a few orders of magnitude until I hit 600. A real savvy artist would understand the value of getting in good with me while I'm still on the rise. This could be huge for you. Anyway, TLDR, no cash right now. I'm investing all my capital in my craft in the hopes of maybe someday becoming a YouTube sensation. You're an artist. Do it for the love of the art or whatever dumb fucking reason artists have for doing art shit.
Okay, give me just a second.
Yeah, this is too real, isn't it?
As Leonard pours more and more garbage words out of his mouth, that is a perfect way of saying this.
Seems I'm filled with rage.
Yeah,
My heart
me too.
hurts.
As Leonard pours more and more garbage words out of his mouth, you can feel the air around Zoe turning into pink tentacles of wrath.
Kinda hot.
Let her
Very
go.
hot.
Let her get it.
Yeah.
Let her kill him.
If you
Then I don't have
can't
to do his voice
broker,
anymore.
if you can't broker a deal between these two, who knows what will happen to reality? Maybe you can convince Leonard to pay with something other than money.
His flesh.
Ooh.
Soul.
Why don't you pay with one of your kidneys? I mean, you've already got 2, and once you're a YouTube sensation, you can buy as many kidneys as you want. If all
Okay.
you've got right now is hope for the future, why not pay with your future? Pledge to
Hell
be
yeah.
Zoe's indentured servant from ages 32 to 36.
Fuck
Actually,
yes.
She might not want him stuck with her for that
That's
long.
true.
Mm-hmm. Not to mention,
Yeah.
I think that's a time. There's a time between now and then, and she may be more of a immediate person.
Yeah, let's go
Perhaps a
kidneys.
kidney.
Yeah.
Oh
no.
no!
Oh, no.
It should have
100%.
been the other one.
This is so hard.
Excuse me? What in the 9 dimensions of unspeakable torment makes you think you can negotiate on my behalf?
So happy.
I have no interest in Kappa kidneys. I only need angel kidneys.
Makes sense.
You know, the kidneys of David Boreanaz, acclaimed star of TV's Angel.
Oh my god, that's such a dated joke, and I love it.
Those are collector's items. These kidneys, though, I wouldn't eat them even if they were signed by the entire cast of Firefly.
So
Fine, I'll take my limited edition signed kidneys else. What? Congratulations on missing out on a once-in-a-lifetime exposure opportunity.
Fuck that guy so much.
I know, right?
He
Flounces away.
Leonard flounces away. Wait, does he really have his kidneys signed by the entire cast of Firefly? Now you're kind of jealous. You lose 2 fun and 1 smart.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Wow,
fine.
we are really min-maxed over here.
Yeah, we are. We need to go sit with our boo thing.
Scott!
Alright, here we go.
Wait.
Oh,
okay.
the goth chicks.
I'm about to say you got this goth chicks and some like mysterious white-haired
It's
vampire
fine.
dude.
We need to get in Zoe's good spots, or we're not gonna have a date.
But I want to meet the characters.
Ugh. You sit down with Zoe and Scott. Scott is eating his trademark pizza sandwich, which is just 3 slices of pizza on top of each other. Zoe has a notebook out and is taking notes.
Before we go any further, that
Yes.
sounds delicious.
I know, right?
Right?
I'm all for that. Where's Uber deliver this late?
No, I don't think
Depends
so.
on where they
Three
get it
different
from.
kinds of pizza, or just 3 of the same slice?
It does
of
in
pizza?
Austin, Joe.
I'm
It
thinking
doesn't
like
matter.
I'm thinking like a Hawaiian, and then you get like a Chicago style, and then you get like a pepperoni, and then you just
Hell
like
yeah.
up, and then upside down.
Uh-huh.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Talk dirty
Okay.
to me.
Say less.
but how do you get your food, Scott?
Why do you want to know so bad? It's pretty normal.
No, it can't be normal. I'm doing a little research for my latest fanfic, Cry Havoc and Let the Dog Slip of Love. It's about a pack of werewolves going on the biggest hunt of their lives. A hunt will change them as hunters, but also as werepeople.
I'd read that shit.
They would look at
Oh god,
the food.
wait, never mind.
What they found was personal growth and a new understanding of group sexual practices.
Yeah, never
Oh
mind. I'm
my.
out. I'm out. I'm out.
Yeah.
Also, food. That's one you know. How do you hunt?
They had me in the first half, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, well, normally I go to the cafeteria and I ask for pizza.
That's it? What about hunting in a pack? Enjoying the spoils together in a feast of blood and rage, exploring each other's bodies.
Well, I guess sometimes me and my cousins order pizza at home, and then the pizza comes and then we eat the pizza?
That's hunting.
Zoe does not look at all satisfied with Scott's answers. Maybe you can get Scott to give more juicier info or convince Zoe that ordering pizza is actually dramatic.
Uh-oh. Okay, we gotta make a decision. But Scott, what about when you go searching for pizza in the wild?
Eh.
Or Zoe, don't dismiss the utter suspense and extreme pathos of waiting endlessly for the pizza to arrive. Truly, it is the central tragedy of the 21st century.
I think that one.
That one too, but it seems so lame.
It
They
feels
all
kind of
seem lame.
dismissive of her.
They use the word pathos, so I'm kind of partial to that one.
Okay.
Well, look at... Oh, Scott
Oh,
likes
shit.
it.
Wow.
Oh, look at him.
I thought the central tragedy of the 21st century was that we're gradually destroying the planet with every convenience we enjoy, but we're all so removed from the consequences of our actions that we continue to be manipulated by our corporate masters until we're all living in a desolate cinder.
Fuck.
Hello, darkness, my
No,
old
it's the
friend.
pizza.
Yeah, right? Nope, it's the pizza one.
Oh, that's a relief. The other one seems super depressing.
No shit, Eldritch Horror. Not having pizza is really depressing too. Sometimes, when we're waiting for pizza, I get so hungry I could eat a horse.
So you chase down and kill a horse in an orgy of bloodlust?
What? No! Usually I just eat corn chips and watch sports on the TV. But I'm really bummed while I'm doing it.
Zoe decides to make do with what Scott is giving her. Scott is just happy for the attention. You're happy because Scott is happy. Everyone wins.
Yay.
The goodest boy.
Alright. Well, we're charming as fuck, again.
Yeah.
We have 7 money. We should probably buy something that might help us.
Let's go check
Yeah,
out
we
the
do have
gym and
7
see if we can buy something.
Yeah.
Hey, why? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Hey. Why would you study and prepare for your future when you can come here and buy some weird shit instead? Am I right?
Oh man, they have dragon heat.
Yeah, we did that one
Yes!
last episode, and that was
That was a good one.
that was
a good one.
something.
I love
That
I-
actually might be good with Zoe, though.
Yeah, it
No,
would.
it's not weeby enough.
Oh, it's not weeby enough?
Okay, so that
That
one just makes you smarter. I played 2 games last night. That one makes you smarter. The corpse is actually kind of stupid.
Oh.
Like, or maybe I played it wrong. I don't know, but the corpse didn't do what I thought it would. Does this still give us a gun?
This is free.
Oh, take the free one, definitely.
What's the top right one before you pick that one?
This one is a blanket with 2 holes. Literally just a white blanket with 2 holes in it. You'd have to be an idiot to mistake this for a ghost costume, but most of our classmates are idiots.
Yeah.
No.
Don't get that one.
Get the free thing first, I think.
We
Okay,
might
that-
offend Polly.
That will be the sexy fake Latin accent. If we buy this, this is the one item we get this trip, so we'd have to come back
Oh.
later.
Oh, shit.
It's-
Okay.
yeah, you buy one item.
And one time when we got that, we got the gun.
Oh.
What we need is the magical girl wand.
What does that do?
It's Zoe's favorite thing.
Yeah, we don't have that.
Oh.
Not an option.
That makes sense. She's
There's
very
more
much a
things
weirdo.
here, so I don't know if maybe we just don't have enough cash.
Not
Maybe-
unlocked.
No, I think it's that we probably have to play the game a few times before we can get other things.
What about the sheet thing?
The ghost.
So I've played the sheet thing. People just think you're a ghost. It's kind of lame.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But Dragon Heat was like everyone was into Dragon Heat.
I think
That's
Dragon
true.
Heat's the move.
Is that a penguin mask?
It's a
Yeah.
It's for a very specific...
And all you need is a bag of marbles and a kilo of guacamole to do a reverse Romanian Wilkinson.
How did you fucking know that offhand?
I think he's watching the stream, Star.
Also, I know what a reverse Romanian Wilkinson is.
I'm concerned.
I don't know what it is, and I don't want to know.
Look it up.
No.
Google it.
No.
I can't tell you. You have to Google it.
I don't
Alright,
want
wanna
we'll
to.
go
know.
with Dragon Heat.
Dragon Heat.
Heat's the move.
Alright.
Dragon Heat, Dragon Heat.
I thought you were about to go into Pokemon.
No, it's the dragon. It's the dragon
Heat,
tails,
that
you
fucking
uncultured
mom.
swine.
Alright, what do we gotta go to next? Our
We
boldness.
really need to be more bold.
Yeah? Should we go to the bathrooms?
Back to the
Yeah.
bathroom.
That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority.
You poop boldness.
While in the bathroom, you tell yourself in the mirror that you're so bold, you could kill a teeny... you would kill a tiny, big-eyed turtle with your bare hands.
Oh no.
That monstrous act would instantly give you 500 boldness. But come on, you're just talking to yourself in the mirror. What's the merit in that? You know what? You can keep +2 boldness anyway for saying that to yourself out loud.
Talking to yourself in the mirror makes you bold. Got it.
You're wandering down the hallway, reading Dragon Heat as discreetly as you can, which apparently isn't very, because Polly and Vera clock this immediately.
Ugh, are you actually reading an erotic fiction about dragons?
Oh, that's
Oh,
me.
no.
Because we love Dragon Heat, I'm all about 19th century Russian literature, but a ghost girl can't say no to some erotic fanfic, am I right? I've literally been working on my Morgana Van Braystrick cosplay all week.
Breastrick.
Don't worry about why.
Speak for yourself, Polly. I've never. Okay, fine, I may read Dragon Heat, but don't go around telling people.
Shh, we're clearly safe with him. A fellow Dracophile can always be trusted.
That's concerning. Are you sure? I mean, anyone into Dragon Heat must have a wicked mind. 297 chapters and counting, and it still manages to amaze me with all new levels of wrong.
Yeah, right? I fucking love it. Yet I must admit, I'm a bit vanilla when it comes to fave chapters. Mine is the one where Harold McDonghard, Horace the Hydra, and deranged Draco Delacourt have to rest at an inn after the Choking Bay adventure, only to discover that they just have one available bed. There's only one bed, the classic fanfic trick that never fails.
Yep.
So that one was good. I personally prefer the one where Veneseria unmasks her masked savior after a passionate kiss, only to discover it's herself, and then they totally bang. I'm not a fan of time travel, but sign me up for some good self-cest.
Oh my.
Amen. What about you, Oz? What's your favorite story arc?
Nothing to worry about, you'll just be revealing your inner kinks to us. No pressure.
Easy, the Sexcalibur
Sexcalibur.
arc, where they want to discover the chosen one who can control
God,
the
no!
mythical Sexcalibur dildo.
No!
And they have a super orgy, so everyone can have their turn with the dildo.
No!
What about this exclusive chapter I've written myself?
I think the chapter you've written yourself goes to Vera, and the other one goes to Polly.
I don't know, Vera's the one with
Hey,
the...
we got creativity.
Okay, never mind, that's Polly then.
What?
Let me see.
Vera takes the pages from your hands and they both start reading.
You got really quiet, DB.
Sorry, move my mic away. They devour your piece of art in mere minutes.
Just, wow.
Yeah, Boo, this is wonderful. So full of twists. Harold all unsettled from being betrothed to the evil Queen Rosequeef.
And then it turns out that the insecurity wasn't due to marrying his mortal enemy, but because he didn't know if he could please the most sexual dragoness of the 8 kingdoms. Kind of nice that you show him so vulnerable.
So he goes and sticks his dick in a pie to practice. Classic!
No!
But then, oh no! The magic properties of his dick grant the pie life! Mind blown.
This is a roller coaster!
I thought for a moment it was a cheap trick for comedic purposes, but then you went all in with the love triangle between Harold, the Queen, and the pie. I must applaud your boldness there, and the level of depth in the emotions I'd never expected from a fanfic of a fanfic.
Also, sick tons of pie sex. The pie really knows how to use its pie hole.
Oh my god.
Oz here is the I can never say that word. Dochesky of cheap erotic dragon fanfic, sweetheart. You should post it. You'll be king of AO3 in no time.
Yes, a brilliant deviant mind is definitely arousing.
Fuck yeah, it is. Maybe someday you could write an erotic play for us to enact, if you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, damn.
Wink!
We all know, Polly. But sure.
6 skills in fanfic writing. The obscure skill for impressing your classmates. You gain +2 smarts and +1 for bold for you.
Nice.
Okay, well, that helped.
That did help.
Fuck yeah!
Alright, now we have to choose where to sit.
I
With
want to
her-
go talk to the tiger.
Coach?
Oh, that's our
Okay,
coach.
but whoever voices him has to do Tony the Tiger.
Oh, man.
There is also
They're great.
Calculaster and Zoe on the table over there, though.
Oh,
Yeah!
You're running out of time!
You gotta do them.
Running
time?
out of time.
This is week 5, man!
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah,
Oh.
you
Oh,
can
we have
Do
to
it,
impress
noob.
Chloe.
Alright.
But
Calculaster is enjoying a nice, quiet lunchtime charge when Zoe interrupts his reverie with a question.
Hey, Calculaster! I'm making a spook quiz so students can figure out which spooky high vending machines they are. You're friends with the vending machines, right?
I love his shirt.
Hell yeah.
I am friends with every person. Friend Zoe.
But like, are the vending machines people that you're friends with?
That is a rather insulting question. Yes, vending machines are people, and yes, I am friends with them.
So vending machines have feelings?
Of course, they have feelings.
Which feelings?
I do not know. I am a terrible friend. Dave.
Don't be sad. We can figure this out together for my quiz. But how do we talk to the vending machines about their feelings?
Okay. Use pure logic, Cal. Vending machines seem to give away things when you put money in them, so put coins in and ask them about their feelings. Just look up their manuals online. I love conducting obsessive online research on all my favorite topics. Don't you, Zoe?
I feel like
That
this is a trick.
For Zoe.
Go for it, but I think it's a trap.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna like
Possible.
that.
Oh.
Yeah, I
I
feel like
think
every
she's
time we
gonna
try to
like-
make her, I feel like every time we try to make her happy, she's not happy.
She doesn't like to be pandered to.
Yeah.
True.
Sorry, I'm muted.
Pure
fine.
I'm just
logic.
yelling.
Give me the monies. Well, maybe not.
He liked it.
Yeah.
I like the monies.
Keep
Read
that
it.
as
This is
you.
a pure logic. Logic is sound. Vending machines have one input and one output. Let us use the input and scrutinize the outputs.
You go down the row of vending machines, stuffing coins into each and seeing what comes out.
Oh, look, this one spit out an almond joy.
This one seems to have dispensed an almond sadness.
I'm almost sadness.
This would be an almond. Help me! I'm trapped in this immobile shell. Selling sugar to high schoolers. Please kill me.
Understanding of friends' feelings enhanced.
You make a mental note not to buy any more candy from that third vending machine. Calculator's delighted with you, though, so that's all. So it's all good. Oh
Great
man,
success.
Alright, after this we have one more week.
I know I'm scared.
Alright. What do we need to focus on? Because we're down to the wire here.
I sent you a list, Joe.
Oh, I don't have Discord up. Sorry.
Right,
Might-
damn, you already
maybe-
changed your thing.
Let's go to. Well, let's have some fun.
Okay.
Go to party at the tree
Oh, we need
again.
creativity.
Oh, we need creativity? Alright.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Go to
Auditorium!
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you can't help but feel that you're not as good as the role requires you to be.
That's a mood.
There doesn't seem to be any ordinary way of getting yourself there, but there might be an extraordinary way.
Okay, I'm a little nervous about this.
You summon the devil of many and make a deal to enhance your creativity. Just
Oh,
a
fuck,
bit.
it's Strahd. How
You
did he
gain
get here?
+2 creativity. You also lose 3 years of life as you end as your end of the deal. But who cares? They weren't happening in game anyway.
Damn.
Later, you're carrying around your precious dragon heat when you're spotted by Miranda and Damien?
Oh, Miranda and Damien, you're up.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Wow, Dragon Heat, I love it. Also, you may not know this about Damien to look at him, but it turns out that he too is a hopeless romantic at heart. Dave, can you go and push the talk?
Are we reading the same series? I'm no longer alone on this one. I'm in it for Dragon Dog, Miri. Nothing is so bad as a billionaire dinosaur made me gay.
Damien, you are being utterly foul. Don't profane the deep emotional connection between Harold McDonhard, Godiva Galantina.
Deep emotional connection? Is that what the latest chapter ends with Harold finally boning Godiva and she wakes up to find him gone?
The cliffhanger must be entirely misleading. People simply don't abuse each other's love and trust that way.
I worry about you, Mary. I really, really do.
Oh, hold on. I have to take the donuts out of the oil. Shit.
Oh.
Okay. I just desperately want to know what happens next in Dragon Heat. Do you think Harold is capable of being so mean-spirited?
True art imitates life. Let's look at Damien's Tinder messages to see what he's capable of, shall we? Harold may or may not be a scoundrel, but love is alive and well. Let me take both of you to the greatest three-way first date ever to prove it.
That one.
I think we did the first one last time we got this.
We did.
So we want
Yeah.
to do this one.
A date
sure.
in the midst of a school day? Why my duty, responsibility, and breeding say no, but my heart says yes.
I have a midterm in interdimensional piece 305, so anything's better than that.
I just popped my foot, you guys.
Oh.
Jesus.
Oh.
Oh, huzzah! I do love being courted. Let us flee to the absolutely most romantic day that has ever happened to me ever. Yay!
That's a high bar. Luckily, you're a romance expert, having spent literally all your school days planning for prom, which is a single night of the year instead of paying attention to the studies that might benefit you later in life. You show up with chocolates, flowers, and a bevy of slaves for Miranda, and a pack of matches and a gallon of gasoline for Damien.
That's what we asked for.
The three of you go on an absolutely splendid date, during which Damien only commits a few murders. You gain +2 fun and +1 charm. You're charming as
gosh, our
fuck.
charm is incredible.
We need more
Broke as
creativity.
hell, but our charm.
Said we need more creativity.
Yes.
Okay.
Minimum 12.
Uh-oh.
Oh god.
Kikar's
Okay.
over here.
Cheating.
Get
is the
shit
word.
done.
Oh,
I'm gonna use a
crap.
nicer term.
Oh no! you.
Wait, that's
okay.
Sorry.
Okay, we can
Get
get
the
one
present.
thing. Yeah, we would
Get
have
the
to get the present.
present.
Either the present or the tampon. I don't think we
Don't
want
get
a
the
tampon.
What's
tampon.
that for? You know, for good old blood rituals? Just to creep with unhealthy obsessions. Don't even dare ask me how I got this.
I love her face.
Okay. The free thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I clicked it and now it's frozen. What does that mean?
No!
It was too free.
Okay, there it goes.
Oh,
Okay.
there it goes. Woo! We broke the stream.
It had to
Survey
be
says.
randomized.
Ba-na-na-na-na-na.
Oh.
What?
Might be okay.
Ooh. Except it's on a VHS, and who owns a VHS player anymore?
Eldritch
do.
Horrors own VHS players.
Spooky
yeah, they do.
monsters.
Ooh, so is that good then?
Maybe.
We probably made that tape.
Wink.
Okay.
Go sit with our.
Oh, but there's a blue dude at the bottom I want to
Who
meet.
is that?
But we have to talk to her.
They'll be back later.
I know. That's my downfall in this game is I want to meet everyone.
You
Right.
sit down with Zoe and Cowlester.
I mean, it is
Sorry,
also
Sid.
cholesterol, you know.
Cholesterol.
Shut up! Zoe seems to have brought some fresh sanity today. That is, she has a screaming man strapped to the table and is currently siphoning, siphoning his sanity out through his eye sockets.
Oh,
Jesus.
God.
Hey, mind control.
Friend Zoe, I am afraid I must take issue with your current practice.
What? Eating?
Eating in a manner which causes a human to repeatedly scream, "Kill me," while I void his bowels and bladder does not seem nice.
Look, I was born this way, okay? There's not so much born as ripped from, like, the fabric of reality itself, and, like, animated with equal parts raw malice and concept of despair. But still, don't judge me.
I do not possess the necessary firmware to judge you, Zoe. I do, however, wish that you would find another way to attain sustenance.
You can't stand to see these two at odds. Maybe you could convince Zoe to change her ways, or convince Callester that they don't need changing. It's probably that one.
Zoe, why don't you eat this vegan brownie I bought instead? It's probably way tastier than that guy's sanity.
No.
Oh, come on, Calculester. Sanity isn't even one of the top 5 worst things Zoe could be devouring from this dude.
True. That one.
It's that one. Yeah.
Status skeptical. Please list 5 things worse than devour from this man than his sanity.
Oh, that's easy. Deep-seated insecurities is one. Poop is another. The crippling fear of death present in all mortals. P. And worst of all, opinions.
Are his opinions really that bad, Zoe?
Well, he's a prominent user on Reddit.
Damn.
Ouch.
Understood. Analysis complete. Sanity is acceptable food substitute compared to several other things that are worse. How do you like my jacket?
Nice! Like I always say, when life gives you lemons, compare those lemons to the all-consuming void. The void is way worse than a couple of lemons.
You couldn't agree more, mostly because you're interested in smooching Zoe, but still. Oh, that was a
yeah,
very
we
good
got one
lunch
more
that we
day.
had.
Oof, we got this.
Okay, now we have to go to the auditorium.
Yeah.
Gotta.
Okay, and
We
we have to
need
make the right
more.
choices.
Yes.
2 more creativity.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you aren't especially good nor inspired. For once, it seems you are getting the classic creative boost from the auditorium!
Oh no.
But afterwards, while talking to your classmates, you're having trouble conveying your point in a discussion, so you decide to convey it through music. You start singing, and suddenly everyone else joins you in a kick-ass musical number.
You know what I'm reading from this?
No! No, you're not!
Musical
We're all
episode.
in this
Oh no!
together.
No! 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 No!
It's so amazing that people with whom you were arguing totally get your point and change their minds once the song is over. You gain +2 creativity!
Yeah.
Okay, good.
And we did not lose
We had
that.
the rope there.
You have to be so careful.
You're doing the thing that gives you the most
Oh.
life, reading
Liam!
Dragon Heat,
Oh, I love
when,
Liam.
when you're approached by Scott and Liam.
Can I do Liam?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I feel a connoisseur of the Dracophile arts. Here, Scott and I are also experts on the topic, an unexpected duo.
Yeah, Liam and I are fandom buddies. We love to discuss the things we love on our favorite stuff's wikis and forums. We're the best fandom buds, even if we don't always agree, like with the whole Starker and Markapoo thing.
Okay, first, let's be clear. I engage in passionate
fandom conversations only as an ironic way of celebrating a low culture, which I truly despise. Second, for the 100th time, after spending years in Hikapu's dimension, Marco is now actually in his 30s, so it isn't right if he dates a 16-year-old girl. These details matter, Scott. It's how you... Think about how wrong it would be for me in my 400s to date someone from the school if all of you were actually teenagers instead of being much more conveniently in your 20s. Anyway, enough meta discussion. Scott and I here are in a situation. Even if our opinions differ, we agree our opinions are superior in comparison with the rest of the strangers in this Dragonheat wiki.
To that, Liam here is like super smart, and I'm a good boy, so my ideas should be good too. But people on the wiki can be really mean sometimes. We need to gain their respect so we can convince them to be good boys too.
Scott is right. We need to somehow earn the role of moderator so we can show all those lesser beings who's boss when it comes to the Dragonheat fandom. But how? I'm sure he'll give us an absurd yet effective idea for a solution, as can be expected from good old Oz.
Oh.
It was the second one. The second one works.
Let's ask them nicely if they can stop behaving like internet trolls and instead start respecting your opinions.
Exactly. Mocked mercilessly
Anybody who
on the
clicks
internet.
on that is not.
They never been on Minecraft servers.
Yeah.
So we're gonna write a powerful fanfic.
Hell yeah.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
No.
Let's fight wielding art as our weapon.
It worked last time.
Yeah, screw them. Who cares?
As long as we don't
Yeah,
lose our
weapons are
creative.
fun. That's really weird.
Liam opens a new document on his laptop.
Come on, Oz, amaze us with your fanfic magic.
Oh dang, you never thought you were
Oh.
going to be the one doing the writing. You weren't prepared for this. Let's see what happened. Liam and Scott read as you write.
Liam and Scott and Oz were very cool and very nice, and they lived in the Dragonheat Wiki Community Kingdom. They were so very cool and very nice that everyone said, hey, Liam and Scott and Oz, very cool and very nice. We should make Liam and Scott and Oz our kings.
Different result than we had last time.
And so Liam and Scott and Oz were kings of the Dragonheat Wiki Community Kingdom because they were not most very cool and most very nice in the kingdom. And everyone became centaurs and they had centaur sex. I just read pages and pages of centaur sex.
It's perfect, right, Liam? I like the part where he said the three of us are very cool and very nice.
It's not perfect, Scott. Also, you can't use centrifugation just because. Centaurification is a very delicate fanfic tool that needs to be used under the right circumstances. I think Oz is just trying to fool us into reading his extremely dirty centaurification fic. So not cool.
Ooh, he almost fooled me by saying we were very cool and very nice. That was very not cool and very not nice. Damn, this is such a difference.
Very not cool and very not nice indeed, my dear Scott.
Oh no. Why do you always have to turn to centrification?
No.
When anxiety writing. When when at least you got them to read your extremely dirty centrification fic. Still, you lose 2 charm and 1 creativity.
We're so close. I have led us astray. I've led us astray.
I'm not sure.
Ask
how
her
that
out
worked, though.
anyway.
Like,
Do it, coward.
She does like us a lot.
She'll probably just eat us.
Oh, she's got like eyes on her legs. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yes, we want to ask the beauty.
Our eldritch
Noms.
beauty.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you.
Oh, that's very flattering.
oh, she's preparing.
Oh,
us for
no.
Yeah, that
meltdown.
doesn't start off well.
Get wrecked
No.
up.
But I
Ah,
could never date you. You see, my favorite secret ship has always been Oz and a bowl of cereal. Don't get me wrong, you're funny and sort of sexy, but what kind of person would I be if I destroyed my favorite ship ever? A monster, but like the bad kind. So, hard pass.
damn.
Failing at Monster Prom broke the essential progress of growing up in your life. You become fixated on it, and you never become a functioning adult, and now you're just an old person that sits at parks and talks to strangers about the time you almost got a date for the Monster Prom!
No.
It is as weird and sad as it sounds!
Oh man.
Oh no! Best at
never got to-
impersonating a plate of spaghetti. I came here as an eldritch horror, now I'm leaving as an eldritch cutie.
Cute.
No, I'm
You
so
never got
sad.
to do the monster mash.
Oh man, look at the blue demon up there. She's cool.
who's the
Those-
red guy in the middle with the hat?
Oh, the Ditto guy? The
Yeah.
I don't know. We haven't run into him.
He looks
Ooh, there's
great.
like a fucking
Or the
death
bottom
knight
left-hand
down
guy,
there.
the swamp monster dude.
Yeah,
Aw.
those 6 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened and it was wonderful. Zoe, many years of researching obscure trivia for her steamy fan fictions paid off. She got a job as a consultant on a company who makes sexy fantasy sex toys based on beloved pop culture characters.
That's actually pretty dope.
Now she
That actually exists.
Now she rakes in big bucks designing blueprints of stuff like the cock of the Demogorgon or the vagina of the Statue of Liberty.
Exists.
That's amazing.
Scott turned out to be a genius and became the most renowned mathematician in the country.
Wait, Scott?
How did that happen?
JK.
JK, he became an athlete, duh. He's still a bit of a simpleton, but as lovable and good-hearted as ever. Polly's drug cooking skills provided useful, and she became a chemist for the pharmaceutical industry. But in her free time, she still cooks the real shit. Her greatest invention so far are watermelon-flavored ecstasy and a thing called LS dope. For those 6 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for the battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Aww.
Song.
Aww.
I thought you just swallowed ecstasy like a pill. Isn't that like what Molly is? Am I thinking of a different? Don't make fun of me!
Oh, honey.
I'm really asking.
Well, that's gonna do it for this episode of Monster Prom. Make sure you tune in next time as we continue on with the adventures and trying to woo all the characters at, what is the high school?
date.
Monster High?
Spooky.
I think that's
No,
another
it's
franchise.
No, this is
Spooky High.
Spooky High.
Spooky High, okay.
Spooky high.
So, yeah, join us next time. Hop in the Discord if you want to join us, as we kind of announce these on the Discord. This is kind of an, it's not an official show. It's just a...
Impromptu.
Yeah, impromptu thing, so... Join us on the Discord, give us a follow, a like, a subscribe, and all that kind of cool stuff. And we'll see you next time. Have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.